Dragon Ball Daima introduced a host of mysterious new characters from the Demon Realm in just 2 short episodes. From the Supreme Kai's brother and sister, Dejisu and Arinsu, to the new king of the Demon Realm, Goma, the intriguing mysteries of the Majin have barely begun to be unraveled. Episode 2 of Daima, Glorio, dramatically adds to this sense of intrigue by introducing its titular character, who will undoubtedly play a central role in the series. Fans who have been following Daima's pre-release promotional material will already be somewhat familiar with Glorio, as he's been featured extensively in the series trailers and official supplemental media. While he's always been known as one of the members of Goku's party in the Demon Realm, Episode 2, appropriately titled Glorio, formally introduces its eponymous character for the first time, raising plenty of questions about his motivation in the process. It's clear that Glorio will join the heroes as an ally on their mission, though whether they can actually trust anything he says is another story entirely. In Episode 1 of Dragon Ball Daima, Glorio was first shown observing the interaction between Goma, Dejisu, and Dr. Arinsu from the shadows as the trio watched the Z fighters fight against Bu through a magic monitor. It was clear even from this brief appearance that Glorio was plotting to foil Goma's nefarious plans, though his purpose for doing so was, and still is, unclear. In Episode 2, Glorio appears at Kami's temple in a ship that allows interdimensional travel. After briefly introducing himself, he gets straight to the point by sharing the reason for his visit, to request Goku's help in defeating the newly crowned Demon King Goma. Although little about him is immediately revealed, Glorio appears to be some sort of mercenary. When Shin asks Glorio if he works for the king of the third Demon Realm, he suggests that he was privately hired to do the work of another independent entity rather than the king himself. However, the entire situation is more suspicious than the giant floating guardians of the Demon Realm. This is because Glorio has been lying to Shin from the beginning. When Shin asks Glorio how he found out that Goku was turned into a child, Glorio claims that he heard it from the king of the third demon world, who watched Goku's fight with Bu on a magic monitor. Of course, anyone who watched Episode 1 would know that Glorio was spying on Goma and Dejisu when they were watching Goku's fight. Glorio was the one who observed the entire situation firsthand and was even watching when Goma devised his plan to turn Goku and the Z fighters into children in the beginning. That Glorio boy, don't let your guard down around him. Why exactly Glorio lied about this detail is unclear, but there are at least 2 possible reasons. The first is that his true intentions are too personal to share with people he's just met. Glorio could have a personal vendetta against Goma and isn't willing to divulge this information to people he doesn't trust. While he needs help from someone as powerful as Goku, he's also not willing to share his true plans just yet. Another potential reason why Glorio could have lied about being informed by the Third Realm Demon King is that Glorio is actually the Third Realm Demon King himself. Glorio may be on a secret mission to protect his world from Goma's deceitful reign, and he may be aware that his true identity as king would undermine that mission. In fact, Glorio bears a strong resemblance to another, albeit non-canon, king of the Demon Realm shown in previous Dragon Ball media, Mira. Mira was the supremely powerful king of the Demon Realm and the main antagonist of the Xenoverse games. He is also a bio-android created by Dabura's sister Tawa. It may be the case that Daima is canonizing Mira as a hero through Glorio, or that Glorio could be an artificial being like Mira, created by Dabura's sister to stop the tyrannical rule of the newly crowned King Goma.
And while
Glorio definitely seems to have a goal that aligns with Goku in wanting to defeat Goma, Shin is right to be suspicious of Glorio's true intentions. In addition to wanting to learn about his brother's place in Goma's scheme, Shin also seems to have volunteered to join Goku and Glorio's mission as a way to keep a closer eye on Glorio. Glorio has already been dishonest about his mission, which is a rough way to start a first encounter, and Shin isn't as naive as Goku. Glorio will certainly be an ally who perhaps even grows closer to him and the other Z fighters over the course of their travels, but there's no denying that Shin is right to be wary of him for now. Glorio's personal skills as a fighter have not been shown, but his general appearance, coupled with his apparent status as a hired gun, seem to imply that he is more than fit for battle. Glorio's primary means of fighting sets him apart from what fans have learned about the Demon Realm itself. It has been well established that magic is an important aspect of the Demon Realm and is even seen as the Majin's version of science. In this case, Glorio's choice of weapon, a firearm, could be a visual representation of his status as an outlier in his world. He shouldn't have known we were turned into children, but he wasn't surprised. Glorio choosing to use a piece of scientific technology instead of magic may indicate her separation from the status quo of demon society. King Goma's primary means of power is clearly magic, further differentiating the two. Interestingly, another being who seems to emphasize experimentation similar to scientific study is Dr. Arinsu. While it is highly unlikely that Glorio would team up with someone like Arinsu, much is left unclear about Arinsu's personal goals in order to accomplish what she truly desires. Glorio's weapon could be a magical weapon that somehow ties into Arinsu's own research. In Dragon Ball, the line between science and magic is often blurred, as Bulma is capable of performing miracles with her genius. Arinsu could be the perfect opponent for Bulma as he develops demon magic-based technology that is unlike anything Bulma has ever seen before. In fact, Glorio's non-canon visual counterpart, Mira, was an android created by a person many fans have previously considered to be Arinsu's non-canon counterpart, Tawa. While their motives seem to be quite different, at least both Arinsu and Glorio want the same thing: to overthrow Goma. Of course, Arinsu is the one who actually implanted the idea of taking Goku and the Z fighters out of the equation in Goma's head to begin with, which contrasts with Glorio, who actively wants to join the Earthlings. It may very well be the case that the true conflict in the demon realm is actually between Glorio and his creator, Arinsu, and Goma has inadvertently found himself in the middle of a conflict that is bigger than himself.